I've spent 15 years as a general contractor, and let me tell you, I have seen some serious entitlement. But this one takes the entire cake. Last October, we had that massive nor'easter. You know, the one that knocked out power for half the state. I was finally packing up my truck after a brutal 12-hour shift, just trying to get home to my family, when I heard this muffled, desperate screaming from the property next door. Now, this place is a massive $8 million estate owned by a guy named Marcus, a local tech mogul, and honestly, a total jerk. I run over, and there's Marcus, pinned face down under a massive wrought iron gate that had been ripped off its hinges by the wind. He's turning purple. He can barely breathe, and the mud is rising around his face. I didn't even hesitate. I jumped in my truck, backed my heavy-duty dually right onto his pristine, golf course quality lawn. I'm talking grass. It cost more than my entire house, and I used my industrial winch to rip that gate off of him. I literally saved his life. I stayed there in the pouring rain, used my own professional first aid kit to stop his bleeding, and waited for the ambulance to arrive. I even gave the paramedics my favorite wool blanket to keep him warm. Fast forward 2 weeks, I see a certified letter in my mailbox. I'm thinking to myself, oh cool, maybe it's a thank you note, or hey, maybe even a little reward for ruining my equipment. I open it, and it's a formal invoice. Marcus was charging me $725 for unauthorized property damage, specifically for the tire ruts I left on his precious lawn. He didn't mention the gate. He didn't mention the fact that he was still alive because of me. He just wanted his $700. I just sat staring at the paper. I wasn't even mad anymore. I was just stunned by the absolute soul-crushing audacity of some people.